kick in.
It's that Friday, night day, chillin' with my girls in my new J. Feeling good, but ain't looking for a new babe. Head down to Taylor Lobs, cause I'm up the street. Real talk, no lie. Feeling in my soul, that's a good vibe. Hoping it's the right people chillin' inside. If they ain't, then I'll dip straight out to sight. Don't even try, I just do me and I still be fly. Okay, we gon' see it's jumping, it ain't too crowded. Music is bumping, hit that, feel my dance, that for a minute. Millie rock, hands still spinning. Crisscross, pop for a second. Now I'm chillin'. Grab your line, I hit that. G, where it's at, we in there. Where is the navy address? We bout to hit the kickback, yeah. We bout to hit the kickback, yeah. We bout to hit the kickback, yeah. I need the navy address, yeah. We bout to hit the kickback.
Alright, y'all, here we go. NFL, it is on and cracking. There's all type of shit going on, all type of storylines going on. Cam disrespecting females. It's crazy. The flag, motherfuckers talking about Trump. It's all type of wild things going on. But the big thing is all this affecting, so they're saying the ratings are dropping. The ratings are dropping. People aren't watching as much. We know about the Kaepernick thing, but is it more to it why the ratings are dropping?
Because our teams suck.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let Nicole start it off because she said all the teams suck.
I mean, it just ain't exciting and shit. Is it just me? I mean, I know I'm a Bears fan and we used to us not winning, but even my secondary and third teams that I usually root for ain't winning. Ain't nobody winning. It's boring.
I call bullshit.
Might be disrespectful though to the Bears.
I call bullshit.
Go ahead, Chatan.
Wait. Let's call bullshit for what it is. I've been waiting on this moment for a long time. Kevin, what about them Giants player? What happened to them Patriots, baby? I told them when we got to this subject, I was not holding back. What happened? Because y'all what happened? I need to hear this. What happened? You on fault.
Where's the yellow flag?
I can respond to that. I can respond to that.
Come on.
Everybody knows that I'm a Giants fan, so let's go. I'm honest about my team. We suck right now. What?
Say that. Y'all pulling sweet win.
Hey, I'm honest about my team. I said it right now.
No, you pulling sweet win. Come on.
We will get our first victory tomorrow. We will turn it around. Way before the Bears will. But we will turn it around.
But we 1-3.
Yeah, we 0-4. We suck right now. We have terrible offensive line play. Well, I can go down, but I won't. We suck right now. Yes. We one of the worst teams in the league playing wise right now.
Y'all look like Don Juan's favorite.
So in January.
So are the drops in ratings due to just bad play on the field, or is it the stuff outside stuff that's going on?
Hold on. Everybody know at the beginning of the season ratings are low because it's still warm outside. People are kicking it. They'd rather be outside than actually in watching games. You see a lot of tailgating and stuff going on, but ratings are always low, and teams are always kind of shaky. Patriots, Green Bay, everybody's shaky in the beginning, man. Once you hit week 5, when you that's when you start to see the drop off, and you start to see some of the better teams get it and start clicking, and then everybody's back in the house watching because it's gonna get cold outside. That's all it is.
Yeah, but you also have key players on all the teams that are
They're hurt.
They're hurt.
They're hurt now.
And then too, you got the new players stepping in, trying to blend in and trying to find their way. I get all of that, but again, I think the momentum of the game won't come up till probably.
You know how to get ratings up?
What?
Have done money, Lonnie shit just like Ken Newton.
We'll be back after I choke in.
Let me ask a question. Do y'all think the ratings are down because people are tuning in to see who's gonna sit, who's gonna kneel, whatever, right? And then they're not watching the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all think that's the main?
Go ahead, Ty.
I do, Ken. I actually do. I think the ratings are down because people are actually tuning in to see who's going to protest with Kaepernick, and they are tuning in because of what Donald Trump said. You got an NBA basketball, he's going to be a legend. He's going to the Hall of Fame. LeBron James even comment on an NFL situation about what Trump said. Right. So I believe people are, fighting with Kaepernick, doing the race thing, because like Greg said, you got to face it. Color is color. We're going to deal with racism every day. I deal with racism every day on my job. No, I never see people around here. They be like, oh, you people. Wait, I have a name. My name tag says my name. I'm not you people. I'm not your son. You call me by my name.
But you know,
Don't do it.
But that's a great point. Now, does it go back to, it's not really the play on the field, it's all the stuff off the field that's getting all the media attention. What you got in there?
I agree with Ty, because as we go back to Facebook, I have a lot of friends that are openly posting that they are not watching football. They don't care what's going on with football, and I have a lot of more friends that are in my inbox and it's like, really, you're not protesting, blah blah blah, because I do post my Patriots Jaton when I watch them, you know, as I'm smoking or, you know, having a cocktail or whatever. I do post when I watch the game, and I don't just watch the Patriots. I watch the Bears, you know, the Giants. I watch football, period, because this is my season. I love football. But a lot of my friends are not watching football. And they openly say it on Facebook. They're openly protesting that they're not watching, and they're protesting against football.
So now, are we putting too much on these athletes though at this time? Like, let's go back to Jim Brown. So Jim Brown made a comment when it came to Kaepernick, and Jim Brown has marched with a lot of civil rights leaders. He's done a lot as far as fighting for right. Different times. But the point he was making though was, it's a time and place to do it, right? He's saying they didn't do it on the field. You know, in football season, they played football. After the games, they did it off the field. So that's the issue that they're having. So that goes back to, is it creating such a distraction from the game?
it's creating a distraction, but I will tell you, Charles Barkley said it the best. I'm not a role model. You shouldn't be looking at them to be a role model for your kids. The role model should be in the household, period.
Okay, wait.
I don't think that they are role models per se for our children, but they do have a certain responsibility to their fans.
Wow.
In the way that they carry themselves, in the way that they perform.
People do look up to them.
People look up to them. It just is what it is. It's like as a
So
parent.
you looking up to your mother, your father,
Yes,
your
as
uncle?
a parent, I have a job to carry myself in a certain way for my son. To him, I'm a celebrity.
So it
So
shouldn't matter
they
what
have
they
the
do.
same thing. They
It
have
shouldn't
the
matter
same
what
thing.
LeBron does. It shouldn't matter what Jordan did. It shouldn't
Shouldn't
matter
and
what
does.
they
It
does.
shouldn't, but it
shouldn't.
does. And I think getting back to football, the problem is it's boring as hell. We need the Deion Sanders back. We need the Walter Payton. There's no charisma in football. It's
So what you saying?
boring.
There's no dynamic.
flash.
Yeah,
There's no flash.
it's not.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
No
I
flash
mean,
players.
it's,
I
they
agree with you
taking,
on that. There's
the
no flash
NFL
players,
is
but
taking, you can't celebrate when you make a touchdown. You
No,
can't,
they
they're
can do it
taking the
again.
fun out of
They
it.
They can now. They
You
have
just can't lift your leg and pee like a dog.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong.
right,
Respond to Trump, but
you
hey,
can't
hey,
do
hey.
gunshot moves and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that.
can't do it.
Let me
They're
ask y'all
taking
this.
all the fun out
Back
of
to
it.
their responsibility as athletes. Is it an athlete's responsibility because he has the platform to speak out on social issues? Or is his job to play football or his job to play basketball?
Both.
Like I get paid millions of dollars to do what I do best,
Both.
right? Is it really the athlete's responsibility? And LeBron does a great job. First off, I give him hands down for that. He don't
He
care.
does.
He does a great job. But is it really their responsibility? Like you were saying about the Jim Brown. That was a different time back then than it is now. Yes, there's a lot of stuff going on. But is it really the athlete's responsibility to have to make a statement on Trump or have to make a statement about the protest?
Ask you this, in terms of responsibility, are they still black men?
They are black.
Are they still getting pulled over? Are they still being discriminated? Are they still being treated like black men when they're not on that field?
No, they got that bread. They ain't getting treated
I
like
mean,
that.
they're not getting treated like
That's true. You just had somebody
He just
who
had
had police brutality who was
He ran and jumped the fence. And
Right, he was acting a fool. Most of them do not deal with the same
So he did the
problem.
same thing that
they told him
that
to
these
stop.
little kids in the street did. So why not use your platform and your power
He did the
to
same
do
exact
something
thing.
But does he
that's
have to?
impacting you on the
Does he have
field?
to? I agree with you.
The fact that Kaepernick ain't playing goes to show that black men in the NFL don't have any more power than black men in the world. So use your platform. That's all I'm
But I
saying.
get paid millions of dollars to play football.
Go ahead, Rick.
Boom.
I don't, okay, you get paid millions of dollars to play football.
Yes.
And that's what you do.
Yeah.
But are you a man?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, are you a free man that open to voice your opinion?
I can if I want.
Well, I don't see anything.
Consequence.
So my thing is, Here's why I say that. Kaepernick doesn't have a job, and he really hasn't spoken up for himself, right? But you got a union, and you got other guys that not really speaking up for him. They're kneeling and stuff like that, but they're not going all in for fear of losing their spot.
I need that check.
So
hold on, let's say.
I'm piggybacking on Kevin. I'm with Kevin on that. If I'm getting paid to be an NFL player, that's what I'm doing. Now, personally, if I want to speak on my platform, I will. But let me ask you all, just like you all want these athletes to do this, because they get paid that bread, are you speaking on your platform when you working with the white man and the racism on your job?
We'll get fired.
Every day.
Well then,
Every day.
okay, so how can we put this on these guys just because they making bread?
all I'm saying.
If we're not daily on the platform putting that out there,
Well,
then we cannot expect them to do that.
Okay, let's go from let's take.
We
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
put a spin
focused
on this.
just like
I'm gonna
that.
put a spin on it. We talking about responsibility of, let's just say, people in the spotlight. So why the hell are we singing Bodak Yellow? Why are we following sagging pants, gun toting?
She said her shoes is bloody.
No, it don't matter.
We making blood move.
Right, I get that. But what I'm saying is, who has more responsibility? Someone who can take a microphone and make a song that millions of people love, or some dude who gets on the field for 2 or 3 hours once a week?
So you want all the rappers to get together and do a We Are the World?
I'm asking, but we putting it on athletes. Who has more responsibility? Go ahead, Louie.
It's kind of a question to your statement as far as, I know you all are going to get into it, Cam Newton, because a lot of people are so mad at him for saying what he said to the reporter.
And I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like, it's funny. But
She's Caucasian, right? She's a Caucasian reporter. But I personally didn't take offense to it because I think he was a little shocked that a reporter was saying what she was saying to him. But that goes to the point of what everybody is saying. He's like he went on and apologized. He's a role model. You know, he wanted people to look at him a different type of way and not look at him. I didn't look at him any differently because I actually watched what he said. So
I totally agree with you. It wasn't that
I don't think
bad,
it was derogatory.
but it wasn't disrespect. But at the same time, he gotta take that L because you got the Jamil Hills. Females on ESPN, they know sports, they talk sports every day.
But that goes
This wasn't right, but I'm saying this wasn't something new. This isn't something that's new right now. Like females, like female reporters and female, like you got them on the sidelines of the NFL, they know football. So for him to come off
that's
like
why they
that,
got the job.
Exactly. So for him to come off like that, I gotta, Cam gotta take that
because
L.
he is acting weird and he got blonde in his beard. Come on,
But-
anybody that's
He's giving what Nicole is looking
like
for.
Beckham.
He's giving that pizzazz and that funness, and
But
see now Nicole is getting him in trouble.
But
He can't be like that.
but as the franchise player and the former MVP, you can't say that. So he was laughing when he said it. So I didn't take really offense to it. I didn't think it was like real bad. But the position he's in as the leader of the team and as the former MVP, he can't say that.
Said that, there wouldn't have been the uproar.
Yeah,
But wait. So I got a question. That contradicts what you just said.
Question. They got somebody like, I'm gonna use my favorite. Do you think somebody like Tom Brady, if he said something like that to another? So why is it that, and maybe he's tired of it too, why he can't be himself in talking to people when everybody else is able to be themselves?
Hold on, we got Don. Go ahead,
I can answer that.
Why can't he be himself when somebody like Tom Brady is able to be himself, but because of the color of his skin and who he is, he has to kind of tame what he says?
Unfortunately, it's just like that. It just is what it is.
And maybe he's tired of it.
Cam Newton can't say the thing. Cam Newton can't say that.
Obviously.
Tom Brady wouldn't have got the backlash.
Okay, we got Dawn and Red. We got Dawn and
I
Red.
just want to say, I think it's all about expectation, and I think when it goes back to the responsibility thing, you know, we look at these athletes, we look at these celebrities, like they some God from heaven, and they supposed to, you know, make a miracle happen, or make some miraculous statement that's gonna change the world. And in actuality, they're human, and I think it's our responsibility as the non-celebrity or the, you know, just everyday civilized people to make sure that we can influence others not to project our energy towards depending on their every word and their every action and what they say and what they do. And I think that's the biggest thing. We're all human. So his reaction, he was being himself. Cam was saying, you know, and if I was just a regular person, then it would be a difference. I know they're viewed differently because they are on that platform, but where do we divide it and say, hey, he's still human?
Yeah, at that point, I'm gonna call some bullshit. He didn't apologize until they started snatching him endorsements. Then he sat his ass down.
He what?
So,
and I'm sure they
up until that point, it was cool.
Because he lost 3 endorsements right off the bat.
The organization.
So then he's contrite now. I'm sorry, whatever. But it happens.
That's in his pockets.
I mean,
it happens all
But
the
going back to
time.
what Kevin
He didn't do
said,
nothing
why
different
is it
than
that
he
Cam had a responsibility and he had to act a certain way in order to not offend? But that goes against what you just said about the only thing they need to do is play football. It don't matter what he's saying or do, he just needed to play football. We got to make a decision. Do they get to be who they are, whether we like it or not, or do they have to conform? So basically, everybody is saying Cam needed to conform.
No. I didn't say conform. What I meant was, as a leader and a former MVP, you can't make a comment like that. You just simply can't.
But again,
he's representing that Carolina Panthers organization. How was that beat made?
You're the leader. You're the coordinator.
Why are we censorshipping and holding the people that make the comment? When I ask you a question, it may sound sarcastic or naive on my part, but it's up to you on how you respond. Now, if you respond to the best of your ability and based off the situation, and I become offended, they weren't looking at the person that asked the dumbass question. They looked at him because of his response. But it's shared blame. I don't give a damn what you say. It's shared blame. She on this end, he on this end. Now, the follow through is he's being held accountable for what he said. Really? She asked a question.
But in that situation,
He
didn't answer the question.
Why put him up there to answer any question, or why put anyone in a situation to answer a question if you're not gonna like what I say?
At the end of the day,
they want dialogue.
End of the day, and especially when it comes to football, like he plays a position where he's the face. He's the face. I don't care what you do. When you're a public figure, politician, entertainer, athlete, whatever, even if you don't mean it, you got to play the game. We live in a sensitive ass society.
Too damn sensitive.
But we all know that. When Sam, the gay dude, when he came to the NFL, Sam, whatever his name is, old boy. But when he came in, that dude. So you see how he just went away. He was a big story, just went away, right?
That dude.
But it was the same. A dude on the Miami Dolphins, when he got drafted and he kissed his boyfriend on TV, he tweeted. All he tweeted was like, "Oh wow," and got fined for it. But Cam knows better. Cam knows it's a sensitive society. So you got these major companies. You can't treat them like us.
So why don't we turn football back into soap opera?
Controversy sells.
Why don't we turn everything back into
They want to see him lose.
So
they want you to see him lose.
The bottom line is that cash. It's a lot of people that's endorsing the Carolina Panthers through their billionaire owner that Cam ruffled their feathers with his comments. So he
get out there and apologize.
Talk to Cam.
Guess what?
Fix
Everybody
that.
watching this
and get that right.
He
flow.
whooped the Patriots' ass last week, though. He whooped the Patriots' ass last week. So now they're gonna watch him this week to see what he's doing. Watch.
You gotta understand, even though he is the face of the franchise, even though it's about them dollars, he's still human.
Yeah.
We do err, we do mess up. He's still human. So are we gonna crucify him for this one mistake? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna watch Cam. I don't even remember the reporter's name right now. That's how relevant she is.
He actually laughed when he said it. Like he didn't go in on it. He was laughing when he said it.
I'm going
He
to
didn't
continue.
go
All
in.
right, y'all, we gotta wrap this up. We'll be right back. We'll keep this conversation going.
I'm
We'll be right
not
back.
turning against my football.
So it's Friday night. I'm gonna need something to do. I'm gonna hit this little kickback. It's that Friday night, chillin' with my girls in my new J.